Karen Bonafilio, Realms, Outer Journeys. Welcome back to the channel. Really happy to have you here today. Have a special guest, and you know I always get the best people. This is Jess Walton. Jess, would you
Hi,
like?
everyone.
Yeah, she is. You're going to be amazed at what she has to tell you today. She has a great story, and I want you to notice our outfits. We color coordinated, not knowing that we were going to be doing that. But she lives in North Dakota where it's really cold. And then I'm here in Oregon and it's pretty cold. So these are our winter colors. So anyway, glad to have you on, Jess. How are you today?
I'm doing really well, Karen. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate being here.
Oh, I'm so excited about you being here. I truly am. So Jess, you have a lot going on. So I'm going to let you just introduce yourself, tell about your gifts, tell about your journey, and we'll just have a nice little conversation. And if you're thirsty, please drink. I mean, have something. Yeah. You don't have, yeah, you can just do all that.
I came prepared.
Okay, good, good.
My name's Jess Walton. I am a psychic medium. I was aware of spirit at a young age. I would say I was more so in tune with the psychic stuff when I was growing up. A lot of dreams and, just premonitions or, just little things like knowing what songs were going to come on the radio next or just random little psychic things. And then it wasn't until I was about 12 years old where I had, I believe, my first mediumship experience, where I actually saw a figure at the end of my bed. And of course, being 12 years old, that was, scary. And
that would terrify me.
Yeah. It was pretty scary. I did hide under my blanket until I got the courage to run out of my room. And then my mom,
always safe under the blanket.
Right. And my mom, bless her heart, she, ran in with a curling iron like she was going to do something about this ghost at the end of my bed.
That's cute.
Oh my gosh. But that was my first experience. And I do believe it was one of my grandfathers who had passed, but he presented himself younger. And I believe he was trying to, of course, not scare me as much. So that was nice. But
did he die at an older age or something?
He died at 54. So he was, but he presented to be younger, maybe in his early teens.
Well, and then you wouldn't recognize him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was, my parents were very supportive of me. They believed me and the things I was going through or happening to me, which is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think pretty much all my family members have had some sort of psychic or mediumship events happen in their life. So I'm blessed in the sense that I have that support around me.
Yep.
A lot of people don't have that. So I'm very fortunate.
They supported you. Did they also recognize the gift within themselves and share their experiences with you?
I would say my dad had more experiences than my mom, and he didn't open up about it until I was in my later teens, because I don't think he wanted to scare me. But he would have experiences with like astral travel, and
wow,
I know he's seen spirits before. He's seen a woman actually at the end of the hallway where my bedroom would have been growing up. So I didn't hear about that for quite a while.
They're looking for you.
Yeah, and then my mom, I could remember, like, there was this experience with my first dog that we had, and a neighbor had stolen the dog and had moved. And my mom had this premonition like a year later. She's
Oh
like,
my
I
gosh.
have to go to the pound. She's like, I have to go to the pound. And our dog was there at the pound a year later. So it was pretty
Oh,
sweet.
I just want to shake that person.
Yep.
That's a terrible thing to do.
But we got her back.
Oh, thank God. So your parents were gifted too. So and they're still living. So that's really cool.
Yes.
They must be very proud of you and what
Oh,
you're
they
doing
are.
with your gifts.
They're very supportive.
Okay. And you had a pretty awakening in your life too with a friend.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like to share about that?
Sure. So each time I would lose somebody close to me or somebody I loved, there would be more of this mediumship popping up. They would come and give some messages, and they wouldn't really, I wouldn't say they would come all the time or it would be super consistent, but it would happen. And so then back at the end of 2022, I had lost a friend. He had taken his own life. And to lose somebody like that was just heartbreaking, just utter, just grief. And that really kind of upped the ante, so to speak, with my development. He was coming through to me right away. And that was just, it was incredible. And so healing to know that even though this tragic thing happened, he was okay and he's still around. It was really beautiful.
And so he was coming to bring you comfort and to bring you messages.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. With all the people many of the people that I've interviewed, there was a tragic event that triggered something. And with me, although I've had the abilities and use them, when my husband died, that was my trigger that opened everything up. So I totally understand what you're talking about. I feel so sorry for that fellow that passed, in such a tragic way. But I also know that when someone is in that dark area, they can't see their way through it. So
exactly, they're not seeing clearly. And
right.
What really struck me with that whole situation also was just how important it is to have self-love. That opened up this whole self-love journey for me, because other people can love you so much, but you need to love yourself. That affects everything in your life. It really does.
Oh my God, Jess, I'm not kidding. That is an incredible thing to say. It truly is.
Thank you.
Well, I think, and myself included, people tend to minimize themselves and not realize how powerful and their true potential. And that self-love is so important.
It really is. And so, after he passed, the first about year and a half, I really just went on my inward journey. I had to go inwards, and I had healing to do, and all these self-limiting beliefs that I have to push through, and those things get in the way. So there's really, the inner development we also have to go through when we're in the spiritual development. It's all part of it.
And he was a catalyst for you going within yourself too.
Yep, absolutely.
Does he still visit you?
He does occasionally. Yep, I feel him around a lot.
That's nice. Well, okay, so you are a psychic and a medium, and then do you practice Reiki too?
I do. I have my Usui Holy Fire level 3. And that's kind of more so naturally evolving, like a sort of twist I have been putting on it, more intuitive. more intuitive, but I still use all the Reiki symbols and hand placements and everything. But I'll also call in like crystal frequencies. I do always ask Archangel Raphael to assist me in healings. And of course, my guides and, the other person's guides as well. And just chakras and just bringing a more intuitive, natural feeling to my energy healing.
Instead of just what you learned in Reiki, you're bringing a lot of other modalities in too.
Yeah.
I really like that you reach out to Archangel Raphael.
Thank you.
Yeah, I talk to him every day.
Oh, beautiful energy.
I know, and I thank him because I know he's working on healing everyone in the planet or his team. I just can't imagine it being one angel doing this. I think there's got to be a multitude that they have.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
That's wonderful. And do you do that through Zoom? So if people are interested, they could connect with you and have
Yes.
that? Okay, good.
Yeah, Zoom right now. Eventually going to be getting into a little building, but that's in the future.
That sounds exciting too, because you can do both.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do both. So what do you specialize in? Because you've got a lot of things going on. Is there one that you favor more than the other?
Definitely evidential mediumship. That's kind of where my heart really lights up and sparks and, get all the good feels. Of course, the energy healing too, but I also do oracle card readings. I don't have that on my site right now, but I'm in the process of working that in there.
For those that may not understand, would you explain what evidential mediumship is, please?
Yeah. Evidential mediumship to me means you're kind of you're not using any extra tools to do the mediumship. I'll bring through specific evidence of the person who has passed and just relay that.
So which clair, you probably use many clairs, but which clair is your number one or number two that you use?
Yeah. Oh, clear feeling for sure. And clear knowing. I think those two are tied. But yeah, those are my strongest for sure. And I'll also get some visions. I've experienced the hearing a few times, but it's been sparse.
I do like the hearing. It is pretty cool.
It is. It's so fun.
It is. It is really cool. Okay, so that's really fascinating. And again, you can do those on Zoom.
Yes.
So, Jess, what are you hoping to achieve by sharing your knowledge? How can you be of service to help us?
What I just really want to bring is helping people to go within and love themselves and develop themselves and push past limiting beliefs. I want to help people heal from grief, which, grief is a big one. It really can affect your life. So I definitely enjoy doing that.
So you like the mediumship so you can connect people.
Absolutely.
And people, grief can, people could get, I don't like to say stuck because everybody grieves in their own way. But I know from my own personal experience, it brings you so much comfort and so much love and hope when you're able to connect with someone.
Absolutely. When somebody gets that little spark of joy back in their eye where they're like, oh my gosh, they really are still here and they're watching and listening and supporting. It's absolutely beautiful. It's that heart connection.
Have you ever had skeptics that have come in and I don't know if people get a lot of skeptics nowadays, but have you ever had someone that was skeptical or done a group reading? Have you done group readings before too?
Yes, I've done some online, like live demonstrations. There's I think only been one or two where they were just, it was more so one of those things where they're like, well, I'm not hearing from them myself, so, it's not real. Or, yeah, those are the tough situations because you want to be able to help everybody.
You do, but sometimes the audience member doesn't recognize that message is for them too.
True.
I remember going to mediums with a message in my area, and there were 3 mediums, and they were sharing to the audience. And this one guy was coming through, nobody was taking it, and all of a sudden my girlfriend started hitting me, and I thought, and then I realized this message is for me, and I forgot kind of about the person. It was from someone that I knew in high school that I had recently connected with, and so I think that sometimes the skeptic might walk away and then go later, oh my God, that message was for me, and you might not know that message was received.
Oh, absolutely. Because there's always people who come through and, they're not the main person that they were hoping to hear from. So they're kind of focused on one spirit that they want to hear from. So they're kind of just not tuning into, the other information really.
And that's the key. That's the key. You can't control who comes through. Whoever comes through to you comes through. You can't say, okay, I'm dialing up your dad or something like that. You get who you get.
Yep.
And do you record these sessions for people?
I actually have not, but that is something I'm going to think about doing. I should.
Well, I don't want to shoot on you, but I know that I will go back and listen, and I'll transcribe it. So then I can look at it later to see, what that person said to me. So it kind of makes it a little special.
It is too, because the sitters, we get so excited as a sitter, you kind of keep going through everything over in your mind after the reading. So I know it is nice to have that information to look back on.
And because you had readings too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Is that how you started? Did you start seeing psychics and mediums too?
I did, actually. So right after my friend had passed, there was a metaphysical shop that had opened in town. Oh, cool. And they started doing all these events.
In North Dakota?
Yes, in North Dakota.
I'm impressed.
Yep. And that's actually how I met my friend, medium Michael Christopher. And so I started watching some of his lives also, and he was picking up constantly, like, you're a medium, why aren't you developing this? And I'm like, well, okay. Because up until then, I had no idea that you could develop. I thought it was just, you get what you get. So I had absolutely no clue.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So that was very fortuitous.
Oh my gosh. So then did you start taking classes to help develop that?
Yes. So I started classes with medium Courtney Dawson. I was with her for a little over a year. She's fantastic, just amazing. And then now I'm working with a medium called Christina Harderly. And yeah, she has her own little Facebook group, does Greater Awareness Soul Sanctuary. She's wonderful also. So things are just, I feel like there's something else in the works for me from spirit. So I'm just kind of following the breadcrumbs. But I know there's going to be something else coming to me with the healing aspect of everything also.
So maybe both of them will be all tied together, or all of them will be all tied together?
Possibly. I'm following those breadcrumbs.
Is there anything you want to share, or you want to just keep that under wraps for now?
I feel like there's probably an ancestral tie in all this and maybe even past life. Um,
Oh,
so there's just, yeah, different things coming up. So we'll see.
you've got me intrigued. Now I want to know. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds
Oh,
really
thank you.
good. Yeah. Have you done or had a past life regression?
Um, Not a big, like, full past life regression. It's more so things are progressing for me. I'm starting to see a lot of my past lives
Oh,
these
you
last 2 or
are.
3 months. Yeah, there's a lot of things coming up. So it's pretty neat. It's exciting. Um, a lot of lifetimes of being a healer. So pretty fascinating.
Jess, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, and you're still evolving and growing, and it's really, really kind of cool.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wow. Tell us about the oracle cards and the crystals too.
Okay. I've always been interested in crystals. That was kind of from my childhood. Actually, my mom's first boss, we lived in Santa Cruz. That's where I was born.
Oh,
And he would, anytime I would visit, he would buy me little crystals. So that was just where my fascination with crystals came from.
the boss, her boss brought you crystals?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
They actually own the Martinelli apple cider. But
really?
yeah, uh-huh. Down
I,
in Scotts Valley.
oh my gosh, that was very kind.
Yep. So I definitely believe in the power of, the frequency of crystals. I feel they all have their each own special frequency. My little sister's name is Crystal also, so she's my favorite, Crystal.
That's adorable. Oh gosh.
Um, and then Oracle cards, I just started reading for myself. That's just kind of how it began, just doing my own thing with that. And then it was actually my friend Michael who pushed me out of my comfort zone to start reading for other people and doing that online. So
Good
during
for Mike.
lives.
Good for Mike. I'm glad.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to tell you something. I got a message that you're going to design your own deck.
My own. Oh my gosh. I have been thinking about that for at least a week or two. Yep. Oh, how fun. Thank you.
Well, you got a little validation that you're going to be designing your own
Mhm.
oracle deck. Oh, that's so
Oh,
cool.
I love it.
Can you? Oh my gosh, this is cool. Can you tell me the difference between oracle and tarot? Because
Mhm.
yeah,
They both can be read more intuitively. Tarot kind of has its own like meaning onto the cards.
mm,
I've never dived into actually learning the traditional tarot way. I
mm.
just do things more intuitively. Like, what is this card telling me? What do I feel from it? Um, yeah, I definitely go by feeling.
Well, let me. Okay, so I have oracle cards. I don't use them. I use my tarot cards.
Hmm.
But I like what you're saying to take out that card. Do you pay attention to what's written on the card or more intuitively? Do you pay attention to that message more?
The normal deck I use more visually. I'm definitely a visual person.
Me too.
And yeah, so I definitely tune in mostly that way.
Oh, that's cool. Do you have it near you right there next to you?
I don't. I actually have my regular tarot deck that I use for myself. It's actually such a gorgeous deck.
Sacred Kingdoms. I haven't seen that
Yes.
one.
The artwork on these are incredible. It's more medieval type imagery. Yeah, that's my style.
Could we see one?
Absolutely.
See what one looks like.
Yes. Love to show you. Oh, beautiful card. This one's called the Star.
that is beautiful representation. Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
they're
It's really quite lovely.
gorgeous. Really beautiful cards. So
Maybe I need to get a new tarot deck.
you can never have too many, right?
I don't know. My friend has enough to open up a store. I think, what are you doing with all those?
Uh,
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you got a lot of things cooking in the hopper for you too. I mean,
mhm.
seriously, you do. So, where do you think this is going to lead you, Jess?
I'm not quite sure, honestly. I think I am a Gemini sun, so of course I'm interested in literally everything. I want to know something about everything. So
Oh, okay.
there's lots of paths I could go down, but I think before I really would get nervous and try to like figure out exactly like what is in store for me and like where I need to go, like what's my next turn. And I feel like I'm really like leaning into and relaxing into just taking it step by step and seeing where spirit is leading me, because I know it's going to be more beautiful than anything I could even dream of.
Exactly. And having that trust that they will lead you and will take care of you.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. To me, and this is the image I just got, is you are like on a high dive and you're just ready to take flight. Like
Oh,
like everything has been preparing you for this next step in your life. It's really unusual.
oh, thank you. That really resonates deeply. I feel like I'm really at that point in my life because I feel like up until this point, everything has been just kind of the catalyst and um, just all the lessons I had to go through to get to this point to make me who I am in this moment to be able to go off and do something bigger.
I'm really excited to see where your journey goes. I truly am. It's just like I think it's just going to really take off for you.
Oh, thank you so much, Karen. You're so sweet.
And you know what? I'm not a BSer. I'm very straightforward and honest, and I wouldn't be telling you this if I didn't um, get this impression and get these feelings. So I want you to know I'm being honest with you.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Oh. Jess, what is there anything else that I haven't asked you that you would like to mention? Anything about your journey? Anything about coming up?
um, I guess I would just like to encourage other people who are in their development, whatever stage you're in.
Hmm.
You know, you're going to go through the ebbs and flows, and things are going to go however spirit wants to go, but just keep taking that chance, keep going. Even if things, aren't going maybe necessarily as you planned, they're still going the way that spirit planned. And keep pushing yourself. If you have a bad day, keep going. You're going to have a good day the next day or the one after that. There's just evolution. You're going to keep evolving. Don't get stuck.
Don't get stuck. One step forward.
Yeah.
I've noticed a lot of people that on this road suffer initially from self doubt. That
Oh,
yeah, self doubt. Any advice for people that just think that they can't do this, and just is it really me or am I making this up?
yep. A big one for me when I was developing that I had no idea about, because of course you see all these psychic mediums on TV and everything's, these big, huge moments, the dramatized, the cut clips and things. So you
Mhm.
think that that's how it always is or how it's supposed to be. And it's really not. Spirit is actually very subtle. And that's also another part of healing that I think is very important is spirit is using our nervous systems to communicate with us. So if you're able to heal yourself and just come back to yourself, recenter yourself, do some meditations, just take care of yourself, and you'll start to become more in tune with spirit just naturally, and just trust. There's a lot of trust that is in spirit work.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you mentioned meditation, and is that something that you practice daily, or do you go into a meditative state?
Mm-hmm. I don't do every day, honestly, but I would say about half the week. Could get a little bit better on that. But I really enjoy meditations. It definitely helps bring you back to yourself, which is, I think, very important.
And any advice for people that fall asleep?
I think falling asleep is fine. I think, your brain is still taking in the information, and just, maybe do you fall asleep in a chair?
I can.
Maybe find a less comfortable chair.
Oh, okay. I don't lay down when I meditate. I know not to do that. And then I have the jarring effect of my dogs barking all of a sudden because they hear something. So that snaps you right out.
Oh, yes. I have 2 dogs too. And so that always gets you, right?
Well, I'm actually impressed. Mine aren't barking. And are yours around? Because I haven't heard your dogs barking either.
Oh, they're in the living room. I asked my husband to keep them quiet.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Well, Jess, you are just wonderful. I enjoyed our conversation so much. I want to make sure I've hit everything that you wanted to talk about. So I'll take a little step back and make sure. And then I'm going to try something else. You're my first one, Jess.
Yeah, I think we got everything. I'm just very thankful to be here and to chat with you.
I'm glad you're here. And are you okay?
Absolutely. Nerves are gone.
Good. I'm glad. Okay. Well, to my audience and my listeners, this is what you do. What she's talking about having trust and stepping forward and believing in yourself. Well, I have a tendency to minimize myself. And so that's something I am working on. And I listen to my team, my heavenly team, like Jess has listened to her heavenly team. And I am to incorporate my husband into my shows now. And so I'm going to have to sit here for a minute, and I'm going to ask Bono what he would like. God, I can feel he's here. This is really hard because when he comes around, I get this way because I feel the love. And I'm just going to ask him a message that he has for everyone. God. Oh my gosh. My husband, Bono, says, believe in yourself. You are more powerful than you know. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I just didn't, I've never done this in front of something. So that was a leap of faith for me. And he's right here. I can feel him right there. And gosh, dang, that smile he has. Yeah, he's mischievous. I tell you, he is. Anyway. Okay.
Thank you so much for doing that for everybody. That's beautiful. And thank you, Bono, for the message. It's gorgeous. It's amazing.
He's a good guy. He's a good man. Well, Jess, I thoroughly enjoyed having you on my channel, and thank you very much. And when things start changing around for you, I'd love you to come back and tell us about your new adventures.
Absolutely. I would really love to.
All right. Thank you so much, and stay warm because I know it's cold down there up there in North Dakota.
Yep. Thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate it.
Okay. Don't leave too. Stay for a couple minutes. Okay.